Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Sussex Daily News channel, new version. And this afternoon, we give you a piece of breaking news: Meghan's Hollywood delusion getting a slap by the Brad Pitt movie. Recently, we've been led to believe that Meghan Markle was focusing her energy on worthy causes such as the Black Lives Matter movement in the US and establishing a charitable foundation. Still, it seems the Hollywood dream isn't quite over yet. Yep, that's right. Meghan still has designs on fast-tracking her way to the A-list table and becoming the screen icon she always wanted to be. In all honesty, who can blame her for trying? I bet people laughed at her when she claimed she wanted to be a Disney princess and marry into royalty. Because Meghan Markle honestly believes she can hang out with the big names in Hollywood. Indeed, reports from sources speaking to New Idea are claiming that Meghan Markle has been reaching out to Brad Pitt's people. The source said Meghan has been badgering Brad's people at Plan B Entertainment to set up a meeting for them since the day she and Harry touched back down in Los Angeles. Apparently, Meghan honestly believes that her newfound royal status and the fact she's returned to Los Angeles with a prince on her arm will see face-to-face time with Hollywood royalty like Pitt become a reality. That's right. I've continuously been shot down by the Sussex squad when I claimed that the Duchess of Difficult always had plans to move back to LA with Prince Harry in tow as her bargaining chip to secure a career she is nowhere near talented enough to achieve on her own merit. It seems I wasn't so far off the mark, huh? However, despite her tenacity, Meghan has found it challenging to catch the attention of the A-listers. While it seems Meghan Markle has no qualms about using her friendship with George Clooney to try and get that elusive meeting with Brad Pitt, she hasn't been able to make her connections count yet. Now, this obviously cannot be because she's just another Z-lister who's trying to hustle her way into the big leagues. I mean, the fact that Brad Pitt probably gets emails and phone calls to his production company every day from deluded wannabes can't be the reason for the silence towards Meghan Markle, can it? No. There has to be another reason. As I said in the previous video, Meghan Markle is being held down by jealous Jennifer Aniston. Of course, Jennifer Aniston is undoubtedly behind the silence and refusal to take Meghan's calls. I mean, who refuses the chance to have dinner with a princess? According to the source that spoke to New Idea, Jennifer Aniston is merely jealous that Meghan Markle may have her eye on Jen's man. The source from New Idea also revealed that word gets around in Hollywood, and she's heard how Meghan had designs on Brad Pitt during an intensely painful part of her life, so she is suspicious of her motives. Yeah, that'll be it. Jennifer Aniston, one of Hollywood's leading ladies, who has just recently finished up the first season of the morning show that saw her paid a whopping $2 million per episode and who sees her bank account rise by millions every time a channel somewhere shows Friends, is jealous of Meghan Markle. One thing that the source said to New Idea makes sense, and it's something I've claimed for a while. Lastly, Jen is friends with a crew of actresses who have worked their asses off since they were kids to get where they are. And they'll be damned if this woman comes in expecting to take the plum roles with just a handful of real acting experience, just because she met Harry. She has told Brad, in no uncertain terms, that she is not supportive of him working with Meg. Boom, mic drop moment. Meghan Markle doesn't deserve the top roles in Hollywood. There are far more worthy, hard-working, and talented actors and actresses out there. It seems I'm not the only one who sees through Meghan Markle and her nefarious plans. Clearly, Meghan Markle has been dubbed as fame addict in a new book penned by Lady Colin Campbell titled Meghan and Harry, The Real Story. The book sees Meghan in the same light as many Brits have perceived her to be, with an aim to bring to the forefront the Duchess's inside experience with royals. My views on these two have changed over the past couple of years. I had always thought of Harry as a kind and considerate person who put his duty before himself. This is in line with what our royal family does and has usually done. However, since he married Meghan, he has changed. The cheeky grin is gone, he rarely smiles, his standard of dress is gruffy compared to how he was dressing before they departed for Canada and later Los Angeles. There does not appear to be any sense of fun with him anymore. He has lost the spontaneity he had with the young people. He has really changed. According to Lady Campbell, Meghan wants to run for president of the US someday, and the UK doesn't do it for her. She described her as an operator, a fame addict, who's had a series of men, as penned by the Britannia's Jamaican-born on page 261 of her book. Meghan's whole life is an act. Harry was desperate to meet someone. He's not the swiftest. He's a prop and pathetic. Meghan seems to be impervious to this. She seems to have him follow her wherever they go. She is in control. Would I trust them? Not right now, I wouldn't. I can't help but feel that Meghan has her own agenda, and if he wants to remain with her, he will have to accept that she is in charge. I wouldn't trust her with a paper bag, so by extension, him neither. And that is a shame. As reported by page 6, Lady Campbell revealed she knows all the scandals and has survived through some herself. She said she knew the lot. The royals, the courtiers, their friends. She has attended their parties, been to their homes, and she has taken care to be positive and even-handed, although Meghan's thrown the whole British family under the bus.
Hey, it's me again appearing in this short video. I thank you for supporting our channel. Our team is ready to serve you the best videos, but due to the epidemic changes we also need change to be more in line with global change. I hope that your health, as well as our fans, is still very good. Please continue to support us in the upcoming videos. Thanks, and don't forget to keep watching this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
She went on to describe Meghan as a person who is no more suited to royal life than Angelina Jolie would be to competitive boxing. She has inflated herself beyond natural entitlement. Since she always wanted to be a star, she has this propensity for exaggeration. She added, as for Harry, he should have been intuitive. This nonsense that she didn't at first know so much about him, I mean please, she'd looked him up in books, and she pats him like good boy. She even answers for him. Campbell also revealed that Mrs. Harry had planned on banking on financial deals for herself from the beginning. She went into the marriage intending to embark on commercial enterprises. That's something forbidden to the royals. Meanwhile, Kate Middleton is upset again. The Duchess of Fragility is still mad about the now infamous Tattler cover story and has released a statement through royal insiders claiming that she's keen to get rid of the comparisons between her and Meghan Markle. But, according to CNN, aside from Middleton calling more attention to the Tattler cover story, she's only crying uncle now that her plan to inextricably link Markle with all that's gone wrong in British society has backfired on her. And frankly, it's exhausting. Aside from providing Tattler with the best publicity they've ever had in their lives, Kate Middleton has apparently told royal insider Duncan Larcombe that she's still devastated by the Society magazine's allegations that she's exhausted. That is such an extremely cruel and wounding barb. It's disgusting. It's sexist and woman-shaming at its very worst. The piece is full of lies. The whole thing is class snobbery at its very worst. Most people have been called far worse, by far. Just ask Meghan Markle what it was like to be told that she fuels human rights abuses, drugs, and murder because she served avocado toast to her guests. I guess the Duchess of Sussex needs to suck it up when she's being touted as the next Pol Pot over some delicious avocados. Try them with salt, cilantro, and tomatoes. Seriously, they're amazing. But we should all rush over to give first aid to the Duchess of Cambridge as she hurls herself onto a fainting couch because she was called exhausted? If the worst thing the British press will ever say about Kate Middleton is that she was exhausted, she'll have lived a very charmed life. The same royal insider who claims that Kate Middleton is devastated over being called exhausted said the future queen consort is keen to tell the press to stop comparing her to her infamous sister-in-law. It's said, it's almost as though they want to draw a line in the sand where it's gone a bit too far. We know William and Kate are very sensitive about comparisons with Meghan. The narrative of that falling out between William and Kate and Harry and Meghan touches a nerve. That would be very noble if indeed it were true. If you believe a recent bombshell report, which is at the crux of Prince Harry's lawsuit against The Sun and other British papers, much of the British press's feeding frenzy against Meghan Markle came courtesy of Kensington Palace itself. Christian Jones, who was the Cambridge's former press secretary, was reportedly paid very handsomely to provide inside scoops about Markle, And there's some intimation that Kensington Palace did this to throw the scent off of Prince William, who was allegedly creeping around with Rose Hanbury at the time. Even if you believe Jones's denial of the accusation, and even if you believe that Prince William and Kate Middleton had nothing to do with the bloodthirsty feeding frenzy against Meghan Markle, there were plenty of opportunities for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge to put their foot down and demand the press to put an end to it all. But they did nothing to stop it. Kate Middleton said that she wants the press to stop comparing her to Meghan Markle, but maybe she shouldn't have opened that Pandora's box in the first place. And you? What do you think about these stories in my video? Please let me know in the comments section and we can discuss. If you enjoyed my video, remember to like and share it for anyone you think is interested. And also subscribe to the Sussex Daily News channel to get more news from Meghan, Harry, and the royal family members. Now, have a nice day and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.